Pisces, welcome to your love story messages for February 2022. Thank you so much, Pisces, for joining me. I really hope that you guys are resonating with this channel and with the messages I've been delivering. And if so, and if you are new and you haven't subscribed, please do so now. Like this message, share it, comment below, as it does help me reach more folks. And we're going to take a look at your love energies. This deck will represent Divine Feminine, Pisces, and this deck will represent Divine Masculine, Pisces, or your divine counterpart. So they don't have to be a Pisces, but it represents masculine energy, feminine energy, masculine energy, okay? So let's do this. We're going to take a look at your overall love energy. Get one card. What is going on with Pisces spirit? If you are single, this will be energy that you're walking into, so don't worry. If you are in a relationship, if you're already in a relationship, take what resonates, leave the rest. What's going on with Pisces love story, spirit? What's going on with Pisces love story? What's going on with Pisces love story? Wow. Okay. I'm going to take those two. I only wanted one, but we're going to take it. So you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. And retreat, which will represent going on a honeymoon. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right, so there's some energy here of you guys. If you are dating someone right now, you could be getting engaged, or there's something here about commitment leveling up. So everyone doesn't want to get engaged, and I recognize that. If you are not a person who wants to be engaged or wants to get married, then you can, I see this going to maybe, dating to living together, maybe joining assets or joining some type of commitment, maybe getting a pet together, right? Or like combining your finances, maybe getting a joint bank account, something about your commitment ascending, right? So let's look at the divine feminine energy over here with this deck. Tell me about the divine feminine for Pisces. What's going on with the divine feminine? Pisces. Okay. Oh, I saw something in here. So you had those two come out. So this one came out first. You have the Emperor. Wow. So you guys are really in touch with your divine masculine. Even though you're feminine or your feminine energy, you recognize yourself, or you identify as a feminine, you have a trait of the masculine energy in you. The Emperor is very masculine. It's the father archetype of the tarot. So there's a duality here, which is good, because we should be balanced in those two energies. We all have it in us. You have the King of Pentacles, more masculine energy over here on the feminine. Okay, I'm gonna dig into this in a second. There might be an overwhelming balance here. So we all have male, female energy within us. Masculine energy, female energy, right? But at times, we can be more masculine than feminine. So I want to take a look at that, because this might cause an issue here. The Seven of Cups, choices, and the Six of Wands. You guys feel like you don't need, there's something here about... You know what I feel initially? I feel like you guys feel like you're hot shit. And you are. I'm not going to downplay your confidence. Obviously, you deserve to feel confident. I'm going to take a look at this divine masculine energy first, and then I'll speak, okay? Tell me about the divine masculine. Tell me about this divine masculine. Okay, I'm going to take that because it almost flipped over. Tell me about the divine masculine, Spirit. Yeah, okay. So you have, for the divine masculine, you have the Three of Swords. Wow, the Five of Wands. I felt like that was two for a second. I hope you guys can see it. And you have the Two of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, there's a lot of there's a lot of fighting possibly going on, a lot of going back and forth, or some kind of maybe you guys, there's some butting of the heads here, especially with the Ram. We know Aries represents the Emperor energy. This person could be an Aries, by the way, or they could be an earth sign, but I'm not seeing signs, so they could be any sign, guys. And your divine feminine could be any sign. So this is just for the Pisces energy, so I feel like there's a lot of bumping heads, okay? It's funny because your overall energy is engagement and retreat. You could be engaged and having a lot of fighting. You could be engaged and having a lot of back and forth, or like you can't agree upon something. And the divine feminine over here with the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, you guys could be making more money than them, because the King of Pentacles is the king of money, right? The king of the finances. Like they're like the leaders of, they're like the bank managers, I want to say. And the Emperor is the leader of his life, of his army, of his territory, of his kingdom. And then because this is over here in the divine feminine energy, I feel like Pisces, you could be, there is a such thing as being off balance in your energy, right? Obviously, we all know that. But I feel like with you, Pisces, I feel like you could be a bit domineering, or like they could feel like you're pushing them, or maybe they feel like nothing is ever good enough. There's something here, I can't pinpoint it, but because you have all this masculine energy over here and the feminine energy, I just feel like you guys are like, you are in charge, and you might not feel like you're in charge, but you are. You could be playing it, like, oh, I'm gonna let them think that they're in charge, but I think you know who runs the show. I feel like you make way more money than them. There's something here about, there's an imbalance with this union, and it's so funny because you have engagement and retreat. This could be where you are retreating. You could be moving away from them. They could be moving away from you. This divine masculine is very heartbroken and conflicted about something. There's a battle going on within their mind, and then their soul and their heart. Something here about the divine masculine that you're dealing with could be like something is troubling them. I don't know if it's this relationship or something from their past. Maybe something is going on in their family unit where they feel a bit like they could be bringing work home where they're frustrated at work, or they're just angry with the world, or just something going on internally. They could be cheating too. I don't like to say this often, but when you see the Three Swords going into a heart, that could represent three people in a love triangle. So someone could be, this divine masculine could be, having a side piece, or maybe they've dealt with being a side piece. Maybe they've been through relationships where people have cheated on them. Maybe they feel you're cheating on them. There's something here about them wrestling with themselves, or wrestling with you even, or both. This is interesting. I feel a lot of energy. I feel a lot of energy in this reading. even in my own self. And I wasn't feeling like this. I feel like my ears are like ringing off the hook right now, Pisces, because there's a lot of energy. There could be a lot of fighting going on. You could be trying to be in charge. They could be feeling like they need to be in charge, or they feel like they don't have what it takes. The Two of Wands is a card of, should I stay or should I go? Should I grow? Should I stay the same, right? And so I feel like the divine masculine is slowly growing. They're on a spiritual path to grow. They're trying to expand their territory, maybe get a better job, maybe get a better education, maybe up their life in some way, but they are very slow about it. With the Knight of Pentacles, divine masculines there's something here about slow growth, slow healing. Pentacles also represents body, right? It represents our body, or our physical world. Pentacles, so they could be trying to level up their finances, level up their body. They could be going to the gym. I don't know, there's something here about them. They're just, the divine masculine is going through something. Okay, they're going through something, and they could be taking it out on you, or they could be not getting what they need or feel like they need. And over here with the divine feminine, I feel like you guys with the Seven of Clubs, I love this card, by the way. Look how beautiful these cards are, by the way. They're so well illustrated. The Seven of Cups, you guys feel like you have options. You could be like one of those people, feminines. This is my feminine energy over here. You could be one of those women who like get a lot of attention. You could be getting a lot of calls from your exes. You could be one of those energies where everyone is like checking for you, okay? You have two energies of, really three energies of being on a stage, being noticed. The Six of Wands is about recognition, about being noticed. The Emperor always gets noticed because he's the commander in chief. And then you have the King of Pentacles, who's the bank manager, who's the person who's in charge of the finances. So they definitely get they get looked at. And so you guys could be in a situation where you have options. They know this. The divine masculine is aware of this. They probably feel like they don't deserve you. They got a lot they need to go through. Maybe they're going through some kind of narcissistic healing, which, depending on the level of narcissism that's in them, if they have that, I'm not saying they do. If you know anything about levels of narcissism, some levels will not be healed, okay? Just hear me on that. Some levels cannot be healed. So I feel like they're going through a heartbreak. They're going through some type of journey. This is so interesting because I thought when I pulled these two cards that this is going to be about love and like growing together. And I feel like you might be growing apart. You might be retreating from each other. You might be engaged, but maybe disengaging. So how does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles comes out. The Queen and the King of Pentacles is here. I think they feel like you are single. Like you could be in a relationship with them, but they feel like maybe you don't really pay attention to them, or because the Queen of Pentacles, also you could have children, divine feminine. Okay, but because of all right, so sorry. They see you as, maybe you're so focused on your finances, maybe you're focused on like your own material gain. Maybe you're focused on your own family. You could be like focusing on your children, or focus on your family in some way, or focus on your finances. That's how they view you. They view you as a single woman, even though you're with them. They view you as very, very independent and in charge. Like they see you as like, why do you even need me? You have everything you need. You have everything you want. How does the divine feminine see this masculine? As the King of Wands with potential. Also, I have to note that the King of Wands in this deck, only in this deck, I will say this, is manipulating this fire. He grows this fire. He knows how to get it higher and higher and higher. He is very much, he's in control of his gifts. He's in control of how he materialize things, right? And so I feel like you see them as potential, as needing to grow, but you also, something here about, you see them as manipulative. You could feel like they manipulate you into being the leader. Maybe they don't take a lot of responsibility in the household. Maybe they don't take a lot of responsibility in the house. And so you feel like you have to, you have to take charge, and you have to be overly masculine when you really want to be the femme. You want to be like, you want to even exchange. I don't want to play into stereotypes because obviously, that doesn't exist, but I want to, like, there's this energy of wanting to be different than what you are, but you have to be the boss. You have to be in charge or things won't get done. And yes, there are feminine bosses before everyone comes from my head. But over here, I feel like you guys, the divine masculine, is just going through it. Like, they're going through it. I feel like this is one of the house. I mean, not to get up in your business, but I feel like some of you could be having one of those households where the neighbors are like with a cup listening to the, at the wall, listening to you guys fight. It could be a lot of fighting, and it's not healthy, right? It's not healthy to go through this and to be in a toxic energy or to live in chaos. You want to be coming home to a healing situation. The world is crazy. You want to come home to a peaceful home. Okay, so I feel like they need refuge. I don't know if you can provide that or you're willing to provide that. There's something here about, they could be cheating. They could be like trying to get their emotional support from other places. It's not working, okay? Because you can't get it outside of yourselves. And I think that they're going to continue to go through this unless they figure out that the problem is within them. It's not going to be through another person or another situation. Even more money, it's not going to solve. Something is going on within them, right? And they got to figure that out. Whereas you, divine feminines, you are trying to figure out if you want to stay or go. You're trying to figure out if these other options are valuable. Should you do it? Should you stay? Should you go? Should I call this person back? Should I entertain that energy? Interesting, Pisces. I don't know. You tell me what it is in the comments, because this is a very interesting for me. I didn't think it was going to go this way, okay? That's to put it mildly. All right, so let's pull one final card for you, Pisces. If you are enjoying this message, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and comment below. All right, so your one final message is, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Wow. So, yeah, there you go. If that didn't sum up some of this energy, I don't know what can. Choices, right? Choices. 7 of Cups. Choices. 2 of Wands. Divine Masculine has an option. They're thinking, contemplating, and Divine Feminine is also in contemplation mode. You guys could be staying together out of obligation, guilt, shared resources, right? Maybe you guys have a house together and the house is expensive. How are you gonna pay for the house? They need you, or vice versa, or something here about not doing something because you think you have to. Be there because you want to be there. Be there because you love this person and you want to share your life with them. don't stay out of guilt or out of owance, right? Feeling like you owe the person something. You only owe yourself. You only have to be true to yourself, including you, divine masculine. If you need to go to figure your stuff out, go. Don't take this divine feminine through anything, and divine fem, don't take this masculine through anything that you are done with. Because I do feel like you have one foot out the door, divine feminines. Okay? They are not leaving. They're not going. They're going to stick around because I feel like they have a lot more to gain from being with you than you do them, or whatever. They have their reasons and you have your reasons. I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying what the energy is telling me. So I hope that it resonated. If it did, don't forget to like it, share, comment below, subscribe, guys, because it does help me reach more people. And I will see you on the next one, Pisces. Take care. Bye.